Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
For the life of me, I can't explain why I never watched The Greatest Showman. But naturally, I don't like musicals, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's one reason. But still, I remember I caught it on Netflix because I think it was recently added on there. And I remember when it was still going on, I kept asking myself, why didn't you watch this thing when it came out? But anyway, better late than ever. Here we are. I think I want to talk about it, but briefly. So yeah, let's do this. Let's finally talk about The Greatest Showman. Hello and welcome to today's recent. I think I would name this segment interesting finds by American reviews, because I have like two. The Greatest Showman is one of them. And I remember watching it and I was like, oh my goodness, this is really good. And the music was amazing. Actually, most of the music that was here, I've been replaying most of them on my YouTube even as I work, because they had like really great musical scores. What? And it had like the one of the best casts that I've ever seen, Hugh Jackman. Me, I didn't even know Hugh Jackman could sing. Me, I just usually just see him as Logan. Logan, or rather Wolverine, rather. Yeah, Wolverine, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson. It has like really great people on there. Zac Efron, I would say the king of musicals. Because I think I've watched every High School Musical, but I think I watched them because I was a kid. But as an adult, I've not watched a lot of them. But this I don't know if it has a Broadway show, but it was really good and I really enjoyed the process. I loved the story. It was so simple. It was all about making your dreams come true. And at times when you are trying to make your dreams come true, you kind of get off track at times, probably when the power has gotten to you a lot. Maybe you've become self-confident too much, or rather you have probably forgotten the people you started your journey with. And in this case, the character played by Hugh Jackman kind of forgets why he started all this. He wanted to give his family, his wife, the life that they had always dreamed of. And in the process, he kind of forgot why he started it, and he became distant from his family. He depended too much on people who never really started the journey with him, and it came back to bite him in the ass. As in, I really liked the whole story. It's a story that anyone and everyone could relate to. We are all trying to make something out of ourselves. Granted, we all don't want to be stars, but we want to make something out of ourselves. But yeah. I liked that whole story. I liked how the whole circus thing, he embraced all these people the society would call freaks. He welcomed them to his show. He gave them a home. He gave them a purpose of that performing. I think that aspect or element of performing, yes, it does give purpose, because it is work, We wake up every day as human beings for a purpose to work. Then that's the thing with people, as much as people, let me just digress kidogo and give a pep talk. People are usually these days are like, people are not meant to do a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 5 office job. People were meant to work. Whether you work a 9 to 5, an 8 to 5, whether you do business, whether you do social media, whether you do farming, whatever it is, you have to. Purpose is found in the work you do. And without work, you have no purpose. And that's why a lot of people, sadly, because of how things are, people who don't work mostly find themselves in states of depression, anxiety, and all that. If you don't give your brain something to do, trust me, it will run wild. People usually say an idle mind is the devil's playwork. I know those are things that we kept on saying as children, but they're true, work is essential. Purpose is essential. We find our purpose in work, and work gives us purpose all at the same time. So yeah, I like how he gave these people who are considered outcasts a purpose. I also loved the storyline, the love story between Zac Efron and Zendaya. I love their love story song. Oh my god. I usually had it on TikTok, but I really didn't get into it until I fully understood it, especially how it's sung, because it's sung from both perspectives. It's an impossible love, but in the third, I would say, bridge, they come together and just try to make a compromise for it, to try at least and make it work. I feel like I've said a lot of words and not made sense, but anyway, I think you understand. But I love the love story between the two. I love the performance by Rebecca Ferguson, her character. I actually thought she was the one who was singing, but later on found out that there was a musician. I think she was, on The Voice or American Got Talent or American Idol, one of those talent shows. She was the one who provided the vocals, and then she performed it. The Never Enough. Oof! I think she did a really good job. I like Rebecca Ferguson. I think she's one of those actors who can just morph into anything. I love her in Dune, and I know she's done a lot of things, but I'm just stating the things she has done recently. I love her in Dune. I love her in Mission Impossible. I think she's really cool, especially recently. Hey, she's been looking hot, sexy, especially in the recent Dune press tour. Hey, she was killing it all the way. So yeah, I really loved this movie. I don't know why I didn't watch it sooner, but here we are. As I said, better late than ever. If you haven't watched The Greatest Showman, or if you're planning to rewatch it, it's on Netflix. Go look for it, watch it, tell me what you think about it, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Bye.